6 biracial people versus 1 secret white person. I feel like everybody gonna like fucking Bruno Mars in this. I don't even know who the fuck is who.
I am somebody.
I'm yo daddy.
So should we start with what do you mix with?
Wait, this is the lineup? Hold on. Chat, what if they're all like white? I'm not getting no biracial vibes at all, bro. We starting a video like this, bro. But this is a tall bitch, right? Oh my God. This is how tall I want my girls, chat.
Yeah, like what's your ethnic background?
Basically my mom is Indian and then my dad is white, so I'm Windian, basically. Yeah.
I'm half Taiwanese, half white.
That's cool. I'm half Korean, half white.
Okay. I'm a 4th black, and then my mom's white.
It's like me. Let me stop. Her hair. I'm just saying, if this is the white person, bro, she's crazy for this hair right here.
I'm half black and half French, white.
I was
I don't believe any of them.
suspicious of Daria and Ella. The hair, I felt like it was kind of a distraction, like as a ploy.
I'm half Native American and half Mexican.
How did your guys' parents meet?
My parents met at a movie theater. My mom was working there and my dad like came in and he just had a crush on her, so he'd always keep coming back and just watching movies, so.
It's really wholesome.
Yeah.
My dad was a tennis coach at University of Central Missouri, and my mother was an international student learning tennis, so that's how
International student, he threw that in there. Okay, I see it.
She said, oh, you mentioned international students, so I thought she was targeting me, so I thought, okay, maybe she's
Oh,
the
nah.
mole.
Don't let that little 24% talk to you crazy. My fault.
My parents met in grad school. They both went to Georgia Tech. My dad's from Georgia, but my mom immigrated from France to go to grad school in the US. So they just met each other in like the engineering department.
My parents met at a barbecue. My dad was in the military, so he was in Osan Air Base in South Korea. And my mom was at that barbecue because she lived near Osan. She would tell me about it. She was like, yeah, I thought Americans were really weird because your dad showed up in shorts and flip-flops and a button-up tee with like a Russian bear hat, and it was winter. And they're just like, and then you ended up marrying him. She's like, yeah.
Nah. That I'm saying she's a secret white person. She know her daddy. I'm just saying my daddy disappeared for 13 years. Okay, my fault.
Parents met in LA, which is like the mixing pot, so it makes sense, I guess. Yeah.
She had said that her parents had met in LA, but she didn't really elaborate on that. Everyone else had kind of gone into more detail about their parents, and I felt like that was a little strange.
My parents are both from Arizona. They met
These bitches is all white. I don't care what anyone says.
I would say at a bar, I think.
Does that make me racist? Am I racist, bro?
So yeah, my mom is from like the Navajo Nation reservation.
We got through the questions.
Okay, we got through the questions. That's good.
I don't believe no
I
one.
was just noticing that she seemed nervous and she didn't have a lot of details.
I swear that bitch gotta go. Ella gotta go.
On a most simplistic standpoint, Ella looked the whitest, even though obviously it's not truly about that.
It is about that. There's a secret white person there.
We have a 3-way tie between Ella, Caitlin, and Daria.
Listen to their names, dude.
You guys are gonna have 30 seconds on the clock to just kind of prove your case.
So my hair, I have an afro normally, but it's all braided and I added in.
I refuse. I'm so sorry. She lying like a mother. I'm gonna be, if I get canceled, I would take everything. Listen, YouTube likes to fucking cancel me. They think I have fucking future sight and they're like, oh my God, you can't say that, Kenji. Wait, I'm ignorant to the end of the video. But what I'm gonna say right now, the top of her head look about frizzy as shit. I don't know who did her hair, but her shit look crazy. If I'm being honest, that shit walked past me. I don't think I believe it. Something ain't adding up.
And extensions just because it's easier, but I have 4B curls, which I would only know if I was mixed. I get. No, this is freaking.
I'm convinced everybody's white here, bro. I don't care. She did not just say that.
My dad, everything else is white because, I mean, my dad's half Belgian and half black, and then my mom's fully white, so I just unfortunately am Xerox paper and I don't even tan. But it's all in my hair, I promise.
I don't believe her.
From France. She's from a place called Rennes in Brittany. And then my dad grew up in Devereaux, Georgia. But I actually also grew up in Arizona because they moved there and had me and my
I don't believe any of them.
younger sister. My sister and I are kind of the palest, but my brother actually looks like he's black. So yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I feel like either everybody here is biracial and it's like a haha, I got you, or everybody here is white.
That's a weird liminal space to be in.
What I was going to say before is that my mom is from the Navajo Nation reservation, and my dad is Mexican. He just grew up in Arizona, so, you know, I have equal, like,
They talk hella white. I'm not saying like if you're white, you talk a certain way, but they talk a certain way when they're white. I need to see some identification.
balances in both, I guess. Yeah.
She started, you know, kind of giggling or laughing in her story, and I thought, there's something suspicious here.
All of them are white to me, bro.
All right, good luck, guys.
Maybe they're not.
It's nice talking to you.
The fact that I'm pale, I thought, you know, might have gotten me voted out.
Raise your hand if you think the mole is still in the box and you'd wish to continue the game.
I had a question because you said that you're growing up Quappa, because you're a quarter.
First of all, the fact that she said 4B, she's like, the only reason I would know that is because I'm mixed. One, already a red flag. Two, if you're saying you got an afro with 4B hair, does that even make sense? I'm beyond my nappy headed sister. She don't got no 4B, bro.
Quarter, right?
Oh, that's what it's called?
Oh, yeah.
That's good to know. Put that in my back
I
pocket.
have a
Yeah.
friend that's Quappa Pit.
Yeah.
I guess like, what was that like for you as far as I know as like a biracial person? It's like, you feel like an imposter in your own culture sometimes?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm the lightest of me and my siblings. I have a younger sister who's like the color of Rihanna, and then my brother is super.
What if she's the only biracial one here? I feel like the tall one. Just because she's tall, I like her. I'm gonna say she's the only biracial one.
Tan. And so then there's me, white girl with a giant afro, and people are always like, how is your hair so frizzy? I'm like, well, it's curly, it's an afro. You know, explaining to people like who I am. It was hard at times, but then I also was really proud that I got to say like, oh, I'm part black. Like that's why I have this cool hair. But it took me a while to really love
I can't believe her, bro. I'm so sorry. This is bad.
who I am.
Have the rest of you guys felt like that before too, or?
One thing I felt
How about
is
don't get
like,
canceled?
I've actually been to India like multiple times, and whenever I go, I'm like the lightest one there, so I just don't feel Indian at all, really.
He said that he had been to India and he just kind of threw that out there. And that felt really quick and just like but there wasn't any detail to the story.
Yeah, for me, being from Colorado, my experience has always been too Asian to be white here in Colorado, but here at UCLA, where I'm at right now, where it's a lot more diverse, I'm feeling like sometimes I'm too white to be Asian. So no matter what, I always feel exclusion from one side, and I think that's one of the struggles or like one of the experiences of being biracial.
I don't know. I think when I was younger, I was a little more ambiguous looking. Like people would kind of joke I was like a chameleon growing up because I didn't look the same every couple of years. But it was like, I would always get like made fun of a lot by like other Korean students who would say like, there's like slurs for like biracial people. And so it was always like, oh, people like you just shouldn't exist and stuff like that.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
See, if someone say that to me, let some old man say some shit like that. I promise you, bro. I'm fucking their daughter with consent. Of course, I'm gonna seduce her. You know what I mean? Wine and dine her, and then I'm gonna have babies with her. So their grandbaby's gonna be mixed, and they're gonna be mad as hell, and then you're gonna get mixed baby shit smeared on your forehead like Simba.
Still here.
I grew up in predominantly white neighborhoods my whole life. And I don't speak Spanish. I don't speak Navajo. I never had a quinceañera, so not really like 100% in like each culture.
Yeah. For me, growing up mostly with my mom's family, who's majority white, and then my dad's family lives farther away. So soul food and all that stuff I kind of missed out on, and I got to kind of explore later in life, but that's something that I always wish I had.
I'm glad we all got to talk.
Yeah, that was a good discussion.
Her hair look crazy.
His like story was not as consistent. There were some things that had some detail and then some other things that were a lot less detailed.
Oop.
Sucks to lose, but it's all good.
Raise your hand if you think the mole is still in the box and you would like to continue the game.
When the group eliminated Devin, I think we found them all. I think we're good now.
If the light turns green, that means you have voted the mole out and you all win. However, if the
This is the moment of truth if I get canceled or not. Like everything I said, bro, if I'm getting dragged, bro, we'll see.
lights turn red, that means the mole is still in the box and you lose.
It's racing.
Oh, cool.
What?
Money for everybody.
Yeah.
Well, the mole
I'm getting dragged. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I apologize. Someone get my ukulele. Oh my God. No.
mole, please reveal themselves in 3, 2, 1.
What? All of them? What?
I'm Lebanese, Arab, Middle Eastern, which is technically white in the U.S.
This is
People from, like,
crazy.
Africa, so, like Egypt, Tunisia, Algeria, etc.
Yo, shaking my head. I'm so disappointed in myself. I apologize.
So it really goes to show how arbitrary the term white is in the ways in which it's applied to people.
I always think it's silly that on the census it's, you know, black, white, Asian. The categories are so limited. And so when I'm doing the census, I just put white because I look like I'm white. It just goes to show you that no matter what somebody looks
Wow.
like you could be biracial. Like your hair, I would have thought, okay, I could believe that you're mixed because you have the curly hair, but you never know.
Yeah.
That is crazy, chat. What? That's the white person? What? I don't know, bro. I don't know how to feel about this. I mean, low key, they all white passing.